How do you do, fellow kids? How are we this morning? Good morning, fellow kids. How are y'all? So I realized something this morning when I put on my new music band t-shirt and had my hat on backwards. I was just walking around the house and I sat down in front of the camera. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I look like Steve Buscemi. I was like, I'm going to go get my son's skateboard. So how do you do, fellow kids? Music band, shirt, backwards hat. So I had to do it. I even had to name. I had to name the stream title. So good morning, fellow kids. How are we today? RTJ. All right, let me put this down so I can actually go through some of the messages here. Oh, turn my hat around. All right. How are we this morning? How are we doing this morning? JD Lady, 36 months. That's got to be the biggest. That's got to be the longest subscription. 36 months. I'm embarrassing my children. It's way too late for me to stop that. Columbus Fireflies. I don't know if they still exist. Is the team hat. So, all right, JD Lady, 36 months in a row. Next month, Tony's favorite month, 37 months. So thank you, JD Lady. I really appreciate all the support. You rock. You're awesome. Power Belly, 28 months of subbing. Evan Max, 28 months of subbing. Fragilities, thanks for the follow. Schmevlin, 29 months. Tessa, 22 months in a row. DP LaFole, 3 months and 14 months total. Class, 19 months. Y'all are crazy. Crazy awesome, that is. Craig and Ariana, let's go. Patrick, I owe you an email. I did see that. I will get that when I'm done today. All right, so now I got to go back and catch up. Whoa, wrong button. Wrong button, chat. This button. All right. How are the Smans holding up? The Smans are holding up better than my lighting. So I'm fully cleared a path for this light to fall. It fell again this weekend. I'm trying different types of rubber grippy things to try to get it to do right. And I see it moving already. So we have a fall zone here. I'll try to catch it this time if it falls, and then I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ramp up the. I'm gonna have to tie it down somehow or something. It's crazy. So. All right. Try not to drop your screams on your way through the parking lot. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the Smans are good. Sarah got her Smanned. She's gonna do the review Smanned. You may need to get a stand. That's true, Tessa. I should probably get a stand. So I have my camera. Like, my camera is right off the screen right here, and it's got its own stand separate from the desk. I probably just need to get a light stand. So I'll figure something out. It's making me mad, is what it is. Sman needs a Qi charger. Yeah, that would be cool. A Cray. All right, speaking of A Cray, they brought it up. Zip tie it. I was thinking about that, honestly. Just for something. Schmevlin with the gifted sub, the boy reporter. Good morning. So A Cray got me thinking. Anyone go to DC? Anyone have any DC stories they want to share? Everyone have fun? How was the show, if anyone went? A hat today? Yeah. So yesterday I was like, I didn't feel like messing with my hair. And I was like, I didn't mind wearing a hat yesterday, so I figured I'd do it again today. I don't do it that often. But today I have so much running around to do. I'm very busy today. So this won't be like an epically long stream by any stretch of the imagination. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to catch up on some memberships today. So I just threw the hat on. I enjoyed witnessing DC from afar. Didn't have any fun at DC, parked too far away. Schmevelin with the gifted sub to Lami for life. Thank you so much. Why not Mother redeem posture check? I'm actually in pretty good shape so far this morning. Trying to prop it up good. But thank you. I'm feeling okay posture this morning. So yeah, I was not at DC. Looked like it was a good show. I don't know how the I don't know. I haven't texted anybody to get like a on ground report. Ryan, I was gonna ask if you were here. You don't have one though, right? So as I was checking my list this morning, I got you covered, but I haven't sent you one, right? Because I didn't realize how late I was back. Hey Cherry, how are you this morning? I didn't realize actually how far back I'd been on this. Like, okay, you haven't got one, good. So I will, yeah, you're definitely on the list. And I deleted the like 50 extra ones you put in there. Just kidding, just kidding. Hey, nice to meet you, Cherry. We're a big fan of Korean stationery here at the Pen Addict, and all things Asian stationery. The entire Asian stationery market is our jam. We are all about it. I'm trying to think if I have any cool Korean stationery at hand. I don't have any Tono and Limbs here. I don't know what I have. I'm still on the fence of wanting to go, so like I'm very content not going. You're Ryan, you're fine. It's mostly because I'm terribly slow at getting them filled. I learned from DC that my most popular products is one made with a brand of filament that is out of production. So that was slightly disappointing news, but not surprising I choose that filament because I knew it would be popular. I just wish they'd stayed in business. I was set for like the 3D printing stuff. So yeah, like I saw some pictures from DC and I'm like, that's a lot of not masks. And it's okay. It's okay. Like I'm just not gonna. I have no interest whatsoever. Oh, question on the microphone. So my microphone is not in its final form yet either. How is the volume on the microphone? I felt like it might have been a little bit peaky. A little bit peaky on the audio. So it doesn't sound just like too screechy to I haven't totally fine-tuned it, so okay, just want to make sure. When I went back and listened, I was like, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put up my arm and the shock mount, so we even get a little bit better audio for the mic. Richard Bender was shaking his digital fist about the mask on Facebook over the weekend. I've said it before, say it again. Like, I don't have to go, so I'm not. That's my status on pen shows right now. Like, I wish I could. I have no interest. In being around that many people right now. So, it sucks, but it is what it is. All right. Pen Addict a unit. Does that mean I'm large? I am large. I'm a large human being. Slumberland Studio, did you get your mail day? I'm in one of the top 5 states for COVID. Yeah, that's probably a lot of us. So we need to know if Slumberland Studio got the thing. So what we're doing today is I have to catch up on memberships. So we're going to be Kerthunking. I thought I did an entire Kerthunk stream. Like I thought I did like an entire box of envelopes, and like none of these are stamped. So, we're gonna bang them out. You didn't get that yet. Interesting. I shipped that on Thursday. I can look it up. It might come today. We still might be. I think we're still in the realm. Which means it probably didn't go out till Friday. Yeah, we're still on the... Okay, just let me know when you get it because it has that grip in it. Coco Lena, 11 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Rockin'. Hey, Patrick, me and you too, buddy. Me and you. Speaking of shipping, I sent you that address. Oh, good. Why is my phone is not doing the beepity boops? All right, cool. Been waiting by my mailbox. Yeah, I guess that makes sense though. It's probably like today or tomorrow. Wisconsin is making me furious. Like literally everyone's making me furious. So it's cool. It's not cool, but it's like Frustrating. It's probably why I have like a permanent headache these days. Do you have any thoughts on Visconti inkwell? I've recently got one that's way more useful than expected. Everyone who has one loves it. I don't know that I would get enough use out of it. If I was still going to work, I would 100% get like the Visconti inkwell. Everyone who has used one of those has enjoyed it, has liked it. Oh, and speaking of the Visconti inkwell, when we were talking about my Sailor, the big cartridge I put in the big converter I put in the Sailor King of Pen, I just did the untwist the back test and pointed it down, and yeah, it just whoosh, ink right out. I use a small whiteboard to keep track of what ink is in what pen and inkwell. Nice. Good morning, Daring Lunch Meat. I have some form of blue ink and a Visconti inkwell right now, but the grease pencil wore off and I don't know what it is. That grease pencil is not a terrible idea, though. Maybe put it on tape, then a grease pencil. I don't know. All right, I'm going to move to the Kerthunker cam. Oh, check this out. This is another cool thing I bought. So, actually, I'm going to go back. So, new t-shirt. I realize I don't support the bands that I listen to enough by buying stuff, right? Like I'm a streaming maniac, and I try to support the artists, not necessarily by buying their music, even though I could. I tend to go like buy their merch. So I like to have Run the Jewels shirts come in. I have Laura Jane Grace shirts come in. I buy Drive By Truckers. They do live album releases on Bandcamp, so I support them that way. So I just try to do that. And so when I was buying this, I was like, I'm gonna go get a Run the Jewels t-shirt and maybe a hoodie, getting ready for the fall. And then I was going through the site, and here we gotta go back now. I was going through the site, and they had this. They had this. Does anyone know what this is? If you know what this is, you'll probably rat yourself out because I didn't know what it is. Anyone know? If you know Run the Jewels. No gold chain? No gold chain. Zaki. So I won't get any of y'all in trouble. It's a rolling tray. So RTJ is a big fan of the 420. And it's a rolling tray for your marijuanas. So, but I just thought, hey, this is a cool design, and it'll be like a cool pen tray, like for like my pen accessories on my desk. So that's why I bought it, for all the marijuanas I smoke. But yeah, I thought it's just a good little accessory tray for my desk, and it was cool. And yeah, it's for pens, totally. So right now it's holding my Nikaya. All right. But anyway, I thought that was funny. So that was a long story to say, support your favorite artists by buying their weed merchandise. I make myself laugh sometimes. All right, we got a Kerthunk a lot. Y'all here for the Kerthunking? Man, I haven't filled this up in a while, and it's doing good. Got some good ink. Good ink going. Just for pens. That's right. Quote. How do you do, fellow kids? So that's how this stream's going to go today, chat. I'm just going to be silly. And we're just going to do stuff. Brad, if you didn't make yourself laugh, then I don't know if you can really be a true dad. Oh my God. Dude, my kids are getting too old. Like the older they get, the less funny I become, right? So I just lean into it even more. I can break them down eventually. They know me well enough that I'm not going to give up. They know they're going to have to give in at some point, so I just lean into it. But I would love to do the how do you do, fellow kids joke for them with the skateboard, that they wouldn't know what I was doing, right? I don't even know if my wife would. I'd have to show. It wouldn't be as funny if I had to say, see, look at the picture. Like this. No, I'm not a narc. Some of my jokes are so bad, even my kids experience physical pain. That's true. My 11-year-old is slowly graduating into eye rolls. Yeah. My 15-year-old just turns around and walks away. Halloween costume? Yeah, that I could totally do that. I will have to get that music band shirt. They sell that shirt. Probably you can get that shirt at like Target or something. That says music band on it. If you showed it the movie and waited a month, they could pull it off. They probably wouldn't get it. I'm really impressed with the inkiness of this. I should do a PO command here if anyone needs my PO box address. I check it about once or twice a week. All right. So yeah, like this is legit. If this is your first time here, this is one of those like completely boring streams where we can just talk about whatever, because I'm gonna be sitting here filling out envelopes, stuffing them with member chips, which is what I do for Pen Addict members. Which thank y'all so much for that. And yeah, so like we can just chit chat. All right, let's see. Like, I totally didn't know what to call this. I had to go back and look it up to see what it was even called. That's how much I'm with it. My 9-year-olds are already at the eye rolling phase. Yeah, that seems about the right age for that. Brad, how many do you need to do? I think I'm only about 25 behind. I can't. I doubt I'll get all those done today on stream. Here, I'll tell you exactly. Let's see. Oh, I was close. I'm 28. Subtract 10 of Ryan's, and then I'm like at 18. Just kidding. Just kidding, Ryan. All right, we're going to do Ryan's first. Oh, I can't do that on the camera, can I? Let's do this on the camera. I almost gave up the ghost there. If I couldn't joke with you, Ryan, we would all go crazy. I think I want a different pen, so I'll show you what pen I'm using. These are the days where I wish we had music to like jam to. Because if I don't do this right now, I don't know when I'm going to do it. Speaking of not knowing what I'm going to do, I got to get that pen sale stuff priced out and photographed. Like ASAP. Alan, I'm going to send you a mail. I have a couple of pens I need pricing help with. Heading from another heat wave in Pacific Northwest. 109 for 4 days. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I have a couple pens, Alan, I don't know how to price. That I think are actually like reasonably expensive and... I'm using this Sailor marker, and it's theoretically a brush pen, but it's a very firm tip. It's almost like a... well, one of them you said you were interested in way back in the day. This was a long time ago. But it's just like it's a very firm tip. I don't want to give up Ryan's address here. Yeah, so it's a Visconti Aida. And then I have an Omos 360 Paragon in turquoise. And I don't have any clue. Hey, just a note, Kimberly's writing on Pen Addict for pen shows. Wow, really great. She did a really good job. And she's going to do a follow-up. She was actually at the DC Pen Show. So thank you, Slumberland Studio. I will share that with her. The 360 and Paragon are two different things. So, okay. So it's like triangular barrel. And it's the clear turquoise. And there's like it's like a 300, limited to 300. And there were different colors. So which model is that? That's why I don't know how to price it. It's just 360? Okay. Oh, thank you, Alan. And thank you all. Thank you all for reading the site. I really appreciate that. Oh. Yeah, so Paragon's the faceted one. Thank you. So this is the 360 then. Thank you. There is a site. There is a site. She made a difference to Palomine selling her some Retro 51. No, nice. Called Kimbo that I thought our article was fine. That's like heaping praise. All right, Ryan, you are officially turning orange in my document. Boom. Sorry it took me so long. You got it, bud. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, we know you well. I saw that Black Ultra from Shown that hasn't debuted on the website yet. I would like to see that. I have not seen a picture. Do you have a picture? Like, is there like a IG picture or anything? I'm curious the translucent level of it. Is it solid or is it like 100% or 0%? I guess I should say, is it 0% or like 50%? Like the Ultim is like, it's opaque, no translucency. Looks like zirconium. From the pics I saw, I like the amber one better, and I'm a black pen guy. I need to see it. So yeah, if anything y'all want to talk about today is a good day for that. Because I'm going to be head down a lot. Pens, Pencils Plus. 14 months of subbing. Is that a t-shirt? This is a t-shirt. No real pick. I just saw it on Mike's YouTube live. Gotcha. I haven't watched that. I need to look at that today. I'll put that on in the background. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some. Yeah, no collar. I just realized that. Yeah, I just ordered some t-shirts. I'm gonna I need to wear more t-shirts. I never wear just t-shirts. So I want to try. I don't know how well it'll go. And if not, then I wear t-shirts under my other shirts. Or wear t-shirts under hoodies, whatever. I think a pen with black and amber pieces mix might be cool, but I prefer amber over all black. I really got to see this all black. It must be super interesting color. It sounds like, it sounds very hard to describe from what y'all are saying, which I appreciate. I sharpened an 03 pencil lead with one of the Clunch pencil pointers yesterday because it seemed insane. That is insane. It's a shiny satin. Good morning, Rewizzles. I like acrylic and ebonite. How is Ultim functionally different, aesthetically different? I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with the sentiment. But it's the same as like you and me both grabbing an acrylic pen and saying, "Oh, this one feels different to me." Right? And I might not be able to explain it to you, and vice versa. But there is like the feel thing that I always try to fail at describing, like when I'm talking on the podcast, how I talk about feel a lot. And 004As, right? This pen is crazy thin. It is like one step away from what I would call like a Featherlight pen. Now, it can't really be a Featherlight because you know, you got to count in the nib. Oh, shoot. With the nib and the ink in there, it's just not going to work that way. Come on, man. Sorry. As discussed in a previous Pen Addict, evidently some people throw their pens often or drop them. I don't. Yeah, I'm still flummoxed by that. Yeah, it's hard to explain that Ultima. I've already missed, like I cleaned mine out on Thursday. I haven't re-inked it yet. I'm actively missing using it already. Like I'm enjoying it that much. And I think I will like not even seeing the black. I think I like the. I think I'll still probably just stick with the amber, but we'll see. I did write up the brass faceted model yesterday. That's such a good pen. Acrylic, ebonite, and ultim are all relatively less dense than any other material commonly used in pens. It is thinner than the Lamy CP1. Yeah. Brad, have you been sent a swipe yet? No, I will grab one soon though. I like swipes on the top of my list. I just got here and this stream is totally off the cheesy. Pretty much. You missed You missed the best part. You're gonna have to go back and watch the beginning. I think you'd appreciate it. Anyone else have it? What do we have? Opus 88 linen toolbar. No. But those those Opus 88s are great. Nothing but good things to say about the Ultim. Yeah, it's like super weird. Oh, you screenshot it. Oh, I love it. That's too good. My swipe arrived in my giant vacation mail call. Haven't decided how to ink it. I play with the swipe at Atlas. It's really cool. Yeah, I think the swipe is gonna do well. Speaking of the Faceted Pocket at 6, I was reading Joe's first day DC recap, and my daughter, looking at her, sort of said that one is pretty. Yeah, I saw Dan Don's pink one, and I was like, oh man, that looks good. Looks good. Fox sent it to me. I knew. Too funny. Too funny. Can't believe the San Francisco Pen Show is almost here. It's crazy how, like, when we were in the before times, this turnaround from DC to San Francisco was the most exhausting time period of the year. That's when I actually eventually decided, I could just go to some pen shows. I don't always have to be working. Because you would just be dead. And I'm not even like a vendor like some of the ones that are bringing all this stuff. Hey Molly, how are you today? I'm just addressing some envelopes and we're just chit-chatting. I think I've about outdone this brush pen. So I swapped over to like a wide tip brush because this one's actually too firm for this paper. But I don't have anything else close by that I want to use. I could use a retro, but I like using markers on these craft paper envelopes. Nice stamps, thank you. Yeah, we also got to do a stamp ordering stream. I never got it. Did the Star Wars ones ever come out? I was thinking it was September or something. So I've only got these 2 sheets and then a year of the Ox sheet, and that's all I've got left. I'll finish this sheet and I'll go to the year of the Ox ones next. Anyone have tips for packing and moving a stupid number of ink bottles? Gosh. Lots of small boxes. And then stuff them with, sheets and pillows and anything. Like if you're doing like that kind of like a whole house move. The droids are out. Okay. I need to go get some. So yeah, the smaller the box, the better. Like I would rather have, 7 small boxes than 2 large boxes for ink. right? Just because you're never going to be able to pack them well, right? Like there's just not an option to efficiently pack those. So do it smaller and more boxes. Am I writing people's Yell at me if I'm writing people's addresses on camera. I'm sorry if I scooched over a little bit. Yeah, lots of bubble wrap. All right, A Cray. Have a good one. Oof, when you moved, bottle of ink broke. Yeah, I mean, I would if I'm you, head full of ideas. They're going in small boxes, and since I'm moving everything, like probably like bath towels and stuff are going in the top of those boxes. Just even though that's like a pain in the butt from like a sorting perspective. Hey, Mike, how was DC? Did you have a good time? Can you link your videos in here? I haven't watched them yet, but for anyone who wants to see Mike's live stream from the DC Pen Show, he will link it up here, hopefully in a minute. One of our bottles leaked somehow. Apache Sunset now has a dark blue label. It's weird how sometimes you don't even like catch that stuff. It's good to see people. Yeah, no rush, no rush. But I just thought it reminded me since you were here and we were talking about it earlier before you jumped on. Got a bunch of samples and stuff from the Shallot because they sent me a birthday coupon, and I think Hayabusa made my new favorite purple ink. That is a great purple. Super, super popular. Really, really good color. Mike did a fabulous job as always. Yeah, I love those streams. I miss being part of those live streams. Oh, was the internet bad? I haven't even seen them, Evan. We put a link in the chat. I saw, what's that Airlines Plus? What's that airline luggage place? I saw that one. I haven't seen the Dromgoals ones. Yeah, the Panther one. I thought that Panther was pretty sick. I mean, I'm not going to buy it, but it was sick. Airline International, thank you. Yeah, I saw. So Platinum has done like a Panther pen, like that type of Japanese. Right. I did almost give up on it. Barb Johnson's son gave me his T-Mobile phone to use as a hotspot, so the third temp was good. Wow, that's rough. And this is the same hotel they've been in this past several years, right? Strength. Okay, let's see this. Strength and gratitude. Let's see. That hotel's internet is trash. Is it traditionally trash? All right, I gotta put these up over here. I can't even see. Okay, so this one's called Gratitude. Which one did you get, Evan? Strength? Let's see if I can find I'm doing this not looking. There we go. That's what we want. Oh, that's like etched in there. That's gonna crush at Dromgoals just from the literal gifting perspective at that store where it's located, and plus it looks completely rad. I love that design. Oh, there's strength. Oh, so strength is the same but red and gold. Ooh. All right, let's look at strength. I turned my alerts on if you couldn't tell. That's Mike, my other Mike. Okay, so there's Mike's video. Yeah, that looks awesome. Hey, so Inkdependence Mike in the chat just linked his show walkthroughs at ooh, that looks good. Links his show walkthroughs from DC. So go watch those videos. I'm gonna watch when we're done today. I got a bunch of work to do. I'm gonna put that on. Oh, I didn't look at this. Is there a story behind the pattern or no? Art Deco 60th diamond anniversary. Cool. Very, very cool. Those will do extremely well. Yeah, good job. One of them has a dog at the end, so stick around. Stick around. I don't need another Retro 51. Someone linked that Panther in there. I want to get a closer look at that. Ooh, I feel like the lighting's a little bit off today. I just noticed that. Maybe it's because I have like 50 different layers here. I'll call Inkdependence Mike Mike. And I'll call British Mike Mike with a H. Mike with an H. H. Mike for Inkdependence Mike is Mike. My Mike is just like a pretend Mike. Bijou Al, how was DC? Did you have a good time? 60% of the time it works every time. All right, I want to look at this. So, and see why I'm okay, so they're calling it Vintage Tattoo Design Dueling Panthers. Okay, let me bring this up. That's what I was curious about, the product description here. So it's like what's the tattoo art called? Just the stock sheet art. I'm drawing a blank. You know, with all my tats, I have all the lingo down with my 420 flash. Thank you. So it's like a would that be like a flash design? I think it's pretty cool. This is one of the better looking ones I've seen in a while. I have no reason to buy it, but I like that style. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Skateboarding Brad might need a Panther Retro 51. I've been threatening to get, you know, the big pin forearm tattoo for the longest time. One of these days. Maybe I'll just do that for my birthday. Oh, those are that was a big shot. The Panther's a big shot. Skateboarding Brad is getting a tattoo. I don't know. I'm not opposed to that. The problem with tattoos is like I will have all of them. Like there is no one tattoo, right? So I've opted for 0 in lieu of 20. So, but never say never. I've always had designs floating around in my head. New Ink Day. It is Kerthunk Day. You missed the Kerthunking though. It was really clean Kerthunks today. The ink did properly well. Clarude, 6 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I overthink and I'm indecisive, so I don't have one, but I do like them. I'm kind of the same. A skateboarding Brad retro. Call it Hello Fellow Kids. Holy crap. That would be hilarious. Ooh, we almost didn't stamp that. All right, last hip hop one for today. Then we'll get into the Year of the Ox. That was one of my favorite parts of watching the Olympics. Some of the athletes had amazing tattoos. I love tattoos. I love tattoo art. Obviously, if you followed me at all, you know what I think about like that type of art and design. It's kind of the best. I just haven't gotten my nerve up to do it. Not because I think it would hurt, but because I think I would have to end up with like 50. Brad, have you ever watched Ink Master? I have not. I probably shouldn't or probably should. Ink Master's pretty good. I'll have to look at it. I also want my idea of tattoos is I want tattoos to be seen. Like I wouldn't get stuff like under my shirt, or I wouldn't get like hidden stuff. Like I would I would want things to like be visible, like arms and legs type of stuff. Brad, if you plan it out, it'd be one big fat tattoo, not 50. Yeah, I couldn't do that at first though. I don't think I could do like a whole sleeves type of thing first. Wife and I watched all of it. That's right, Patrick. Your wife has tattoos. Do you have tattoos, Patrick? I don't even know. It's interesting on its own, but it helps informs you about tattoos and what you might or might not want. So you want Nadav sleeve? Probably. Yeah, Nadav sleeves are. Nadav has great tats. You doubled your tattoos from 2 to 4 in May. Nice. I'm very pro. And I know the place to go, and I know the artist, and like I've looked at this a bunch. I've even shared emails with the artist before. It was before COVID, and then I just kind of dropped it. Sarah, do you remember when you lived in Atlanta, did you ever hear of Only You tattoo? They have a bunch of great artists there. Folks, I'm trying out a big velocity in 1.6 right now. Pink ink, so smooth. But I'm weird because I use the tip is huge. They look funny, but yeah, Sarah, that's how I knew it. Is Jeff's one of Jeff's best friends. His brother's wife it's her shop, and she always wins like. The shop always wins like shop of the year, and she wins like a bunch of artist of the year type stuff. So they're pretty cool. But those big velocities, it just looks funny writing. You're essentially writing a ballpoint pen with like this tight size of tip. But they're cool because they are so smooth, and the ink goes on. As long as the ink goes on like really thick, it's good. I've used some of those types of things in the past. Yeah, and like Jeff was, who knows how many tattoos Jeff has. But I don't think he got any while we were working there. I have 5, planning my 6th now. Will be the start of my haunted house sleeve. Nice. Yeah, it'll be one of those things that if I do it, I'm just gonna like go do it. And it'll just be like, okay, today's the day. Even though I'll have to have some email and I want to get something specific. I should just get a Bic crystal on my arm, kind of like Caroline's pencil, just a black line Bic. Speaking of Bics, y'all gotta go see my guys, Pencil Revolution. I see they switched cardboard packaging for the back to school stuff. Yeah, I saw that on Johnny's stream. So Johnny's also, do I have my copy in here? My wife and kids have matching family tattoos, cheesy, and I love it. Yeah, that's great. Let's see if I have mine. I want more, but I just got a septum piercing. I saw that. I like septum piercings too. That looks awesome. Should slow down the spending. Yeah. Where's my pin post? Here it is. I'm actually quite surprised at the quality of the metal crystals. Really well made. The refill pop-out button works well. All right. So my friend Johnny, I put this on Instagram yesterday. This is the inaugural issue of the Pen Post. So y'all should go support Pencil Revolution. Evan, can you grab the link for this, or someone grab the link for this? Evan, I know you've ordered it. Etsy.com/shop/Pencil Revolution. I can't reach on my keyboard right now. Behind on Gamber's zines. So I did this. That's me. I'm that guy. Anyone else lose audio? Let me know if you did. Although you probably can't hear me. Can you hear me? Bradley. They had it with an E at first. First time they spelled it, they put an E in there. I have a typo. I do not have a typo. Johnny has a typo. We did untypo my name, though. I am a typo. Where is my typo? I know you're the typo guy, so tell me where it is. Not that we're gonna fix it, or maybe we'll have an error edition. But I did get edited, so. Oh, you're just messing with you? Okay, good. But yeah, it was edited, moderately, I think, or minimally, whatever word I'm looking for. I don't know. But yeah, it was fun to do. I've never written a forward or anything. I was like, I don't know how to write a forward. And he was like, well, just write something. I was like, okay. That's what I came up with. There it is. Silly headphones turned off. Thanks for the freak out, Patrick. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. I'm a typo machine. As many words as I put out there on the internet per week, they're just going to happen. I'm resigned to the fact I'm just not grammatically correct, and I'm cool with that. I'm type O negative. I see what you did there, Jackie. I'm here for it. I wish I could read y'all this name, but I'm not, because it's amazing. I hope it's real. And it's in Texas, so it makes the name even that much better. But y'all don't get to know. I don't dox my members on purpose. I need a new marker. I'll get a new marker for tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a lot of this week just to get caught up. Maybe I'll bring all my my pen for sale stuff in here. I sometimes do my best work when I'm talking to y'all. I can at least focus on some things. But I need to do the photography for the pens. That's what's going to take. That's what's got me so far behind on this is photographing. Auction the pens live on stream. That would be a trip. Maybe we'll do that another time, but I already told Pen Addict members they're getting first crack. I just don't want to, like doing like over 20 pens, photography, and writing descriptions is just intimidating. It's just like so much work. Hey, can I get a 3? I couldn't be an auction barker. I don't know how to do it. There's probably a video that says how to do it. Oh, where'd my list go? Son of a biscuit. No. Okay, that's what we needed. Sorry. I'm screwing up my spreadsheet, and I don't want to screw up my spreadsheet. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. I swear I've sent that one before. All right. How was the first week back to the school for kids? Really good. Really good. So I have a 10th grader and an 8th grader. And it's always nerve-wracking how they're going to get back into like the workflow. And it's been okay. Like, it's been okay. Remember, I've claimed the Mont Blanc. Heck, you can sell them without photos. I probably could. I'm not gonna. Sure, I could learn on YouTube. Yeah, they're in 10th and 8th. It's crazy. Elizabeth drives home every day from school. She's got her learner's permit, so it's super sketchy. We know your pens have never been dropped. That is true. That is true. All right, I'm going to do this one, then we'll do a giveaway. How long have we been going? Almost an hour? Yeah, probably only got about 30 more minutes. Let me do a giveaway after this. I need to restock the icebox, too. I think I got everyone's giveaway stuff out last week. Good morning, Skogsy. I was out last week and saw the light attack on YouTube. Did you get it fixed yet? No. So that reminded me to look at it and make sure it's not going. So I've cleared the path for it to fall. It fell again this weekend. And then I've tried a couple of different adhesive type situations. I'm going to try some of the non-slip rubber pad stuff next. And then if that doesn't work, I'm probably just going to buy a light stand or zip tie it to the leg of the desk. It's ridiculous. If it made any sense, I wouldn't be as upset about it. But it's kind of defying logic. Because its partner light hasn't budged since the day I put it up. And there's nothing visibly wrong with it, so. Just saw the email from Ackerman. They are putting a bunch of old Mont Blanc Writers Editions for sale. Nice. Icon giveaway today? No. I'll give something away soon. Hey, Queen of Washi. I expect you to be more timely considering the time zone that you're in. Like, you don't have any excuses like our West Coast viewers. You know, they're still in bed. What are you doing? Like, this should be on your schedule. Like, I have a schedule, and that should just be automatically imported into your schedule, and you would show on time. Why am I not still in bed? That's true. Oh, see you, Mike. I just saw your message. School meetings starting up, messing up your Twitch schedule. Bummer. You had things to do, like discovering new stationery stores. I love the fact that you're like already on a mission. Give me the new stationery stores. I mean, I'm in bed, but it's also 1 a.m. here. Oof. Nice. That is late. It was sad I missed the first part. Oh, you missed you missed the whole thing. Oh, I was gonna do a giveaway. Let me find something. This is a cool notebook that I bought and never used because I could never find a project to use it for. I think I bought this at whatchamacallit, Lay Wines in Toronto. Literally still in bed, just woke up. Good morning from Portland. Good morning, Boss Baker Chris. You had our doctor's appointment. Nice. I bought this I think I bought this at Lay Wines. It's this really neat project notebook from Sylvine. It's the logo there. It says project on the cover, and it says British made. There is no like proper size here. It's like A4ish in height. I'm gonna put this on a different camera so you can see actually how big this is. So it's this big. It's bigger than my head. It's bigger than A5. It's probably like A4 type of height. And I bought it. Keeks 212. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So it's a graph paper front side of the page, and then the back side of the page is blank. Right? So that's like, this is like see-through on the back side of the page. So, and it's like cloth stitched in the binding. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. It's really nice, and I never found a use for it. Let me see if I can find what this stitching is. Yeah, so it's looked like that. And there's like a bunch of different, like there's like 8 signatures in here, and bonus, all the pages are perforated. So this is like a completely wild and awesome notebook that I never found a thing for, right? Like just because it's a unique size, but I was like, okay, this is the thing this is the thing I will buy 10 out of 10 times if I see it in person. You always start just so I get off work, have to get home before I can tune in. Oof. Nice. Glad you made it though. So yeah, this is, I don't know how to explain this other than it looked cool and I bought it. And that's it. So yeah, it's cool. This stream always makes me feel better about having things I bought and never used. Oh man, trust me. I have a Ask TPA this week. If y'all have any Ask TPAs, today's a good week. You could shoot them my way. Mike will be back. Mike with a Y will be back. All right, let me get my giveaway board up. So that's everything I know about this notebook. It traveled from Toronto back through customs with me, and now I'm giving it to you. Maybe it'll go back through customs again to go to the winner. So, exclamation point raffle via Daryl. Oh no. We'll save that. We'll save that till we're done here. Hee hee. What are they doing? Hee hee. Here, we'll look at it real quick while y'all are doing this. Wrong button. Hee hee. Hobonichi Techo is excited to reveal its latest collaboration with the Michael Jackson brand as part of the Hobonichi Techo 2022 lineup. Like, how does this happen? Like, what makes them say, hey, I mean, I know Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. He's also Michael Jackson. But why? There's no, I'm trying to find any other links I can click, but there's not. So, y'all can get that for Tony. Tony's asked for this for his next touch-up. One of the covers, King of Pop, features the album covers of 7 Michael Jackson studio albums: Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, His Story, Blood on the Dance Floor, and Invincible. Each album cover is cut out in a circular shape to emulate the look of a vinyl record label. All right. You're going to use a Techo now, Tony. I feel it. I mean, I think this is what you need. Tony has done it again. This is what you need. Whew. All right. So there's that. All right, good timing. Entries have stopped. Let's pick a winner. Pick a winner. Pens, Pencils Plus. Pens, Pencils Plus. I feel like I have an email from you that I haven't replied to. Is that a fact? Do I have an email from you before I have this email from you? Pens, Pencils Plus. Why am I thinking that way? But congratulations. Email me your shipping address. Oh, we got to get the penguin washi out. Tony's theme is now in my head. Tony's theme. Wrote a song called, it's called Tony's Theme. Has Tony ever listened to Tony's theme? Tony's probably listened to Tony's theme. Pens, Pencils Plus, are you here? Are you there? Are you anywhere? Besides in my email? I'm writing your name. I'm writing your name. So I hope you win. You are not familiar with that work? Not surprising. Pens, Pencils Plus, Pens, Pencils Plus, paging Pens, Pencils Plus. If you say it 3 times, they will appear. All right, I'm going to set that there. It just has a lot of yelling and a lot of toe, nay, toe, nay, toe, nay. Pens, Pencils Plus, speak up. Speak it up. All right. Let's see. We'll probably go about 30 more minutes. And we'll do another giveaway. And then I'm going to get back to work. I mean, it's only somewhat yelling. It's probably like a minute and 2 seconds out of your life that you'll never get back. So, hello, I am Pens, Pencils Plus. Ignore the username at the beginning of this message. How do you do, fellow kids? I just have an address for this next one, so that I just write this on there. This is work. This is technically work, but I have some off-stream work I need to do, like write tomorrow's podcast. Seriously, y'all have anything we want to? Wait, I won. I'm in a meeting. Yes, you won. You managed to enter. You did win. The question was, do I have an email from you in my inbox already? Like, do I owe you an answer to something? Because I feel like I do. But you got to email me your address again. I believe so. Yeah, I thought so. See? I'm only partially terrible. I at least remember I haven't replied to you. I just haven't replied to you. But you are not forgotten. I thought that was the case. So send me your shipping address. and I will get the Sylvine notebook out to you. Hopefully the post office doesn't destroy it. That's the only bad thing about these large notebooks is, like, I just put them in a soft padded envelope. Something like that. Who knows how it's going to arrive. I do worry about that. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, so I don't know. You can put a piece of cardboard with it. That's not a bad idea. That I have a lot of. Especially for a notebook like this, I should just cut it out. And I found that cardboard trick also works. Oversized cardboard to hug the notebook. Yeah. Hey, Pen Postings, how are you? So yeah, maybe for something like this, I'll do it. Because it's just going to float around. I have envelopes big enough. So that would actually be good. Let's see here. Don't forget 20 layers of plastic wrap. That I don't have. I do need to order more packaging, though. I'm going to do that. That's on the list today. Because I need some more boxes. I need some small boxes. Oh man, this person lives at Pen Chalet. So, if I had more money to spend, I'd live on Pen Chalet too. It's not a bad idea. Send my friend vintage postcards each month, and I sandwich them in cardboard tape with washi tape, and they arrive perfect. That's cool. What are some of your other favorite bands? So, like, if I could say, like, a current top 5. No, number one's always going to be Joy Division, right? Joy Division's, like, my favorite band of all time. Last week we talked about The Wedding Present. I'd say they're definitely up there, like in that top 10 range. Drive-By Truckers is right there. And so it's like my most listened to, like recently in like long term, is probably Drive-By Truckers, Against Me / Laura Jane Grace. Run the Jewels is way up there. The Wedding Present. I always forget stuff when I do this. REM's up there. But I listen to a lot of different things. I listen to like a lot of old school rap. I'll listen to a lot of punk. I listen to a lot of punk music. I listen to a lot of like Americana / folk type stuff, right? So it just depends. So yeah, like I listen to a lot of things, but like right now, have you ever heard that song from Wombats called "Let's Dance to Joy Division"? I have. That actually made the radio back when it came out. It was actually at that time I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. So, you know, and then I have like bands that are probably like the greatest bands ever that I don't ever listen to because there's not a huge catalog, like Neutral Milk Hotel, right? That's like they put out maybe the greatest album of all time, but where do they rank in my? That's probably like my number one album of all time, but are they my favorite band of all time? Well, they have like 2 albums, and I don't know. I guess Joy Division only had 2 albums, so you've got me started now. So, I listen to a lot of music. I've been on Angel Olsen discovery kick in the past 2 weeks. That's what I'll do is when I find someone that I am interested in, I just kind of go all in and play play everything. It's like Angel Olsen, MF Doom. Those have been on kicks for me recently, but I don't want necessarily say that they're in like the top favorites. I mean, they're great, obviously, but just like all-time favorites, it's gonna be like Joy Division, PJ Harvey, Wedding Present, REM, Drive By Truckers, Pixies, Public Enemy. The list goes on and on. I listen to a lot of music. Death Cab. I like Death Cab okay. I have to be in the right mood for Death Cab. I don't dislike Death Cab. I just don't often choose Death Cab. I do like it whenever I hear it, though. So, yeah. Kicks lately are Dance Gavin Dass and the Mighty. Is it the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones? Postal Service greater than Death Cab. I listen to a lot of Postal Service. Started listening to King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. They've got a huge discography. Yeah, for sure. New Order. New Order is obviously great. If we were on a long road trip together, we'd be fighting over the radio. You know what I've never gotten into? Which is probably like, it wouldn't be like at the top of like my most like match type thing, but like I've never gotten into like the Grateful Dead thing. Like you would think listening to some of the stuff I listen to, that would be some kind of crossover-y type stuff, and it's just never clicked for me. I've tried. I also don't listen to a lot of like the classics. Like I don't listen to like a lot of Beatles, Rolling Stones, The Who. I just don't really have any interest in that. I don't listen to like a lot of Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin or Rush or anything like, or AC/DC. Like I respect all that. It's just never getting choice. Fish, yeah, I've never gotten into Fish. I've never gotten into like the jam band type stuff. Tony Bennett, I mean, Tony Bennett's easy to adore. Yeah, we have Derek. I don't even know what music you listen to at all, Tony. Flaming Lips, I love Flaming Lips. I did a whole pen on a story about Flaming Lips, so yes, that's Yoshimi battling the pink robots. I love Flaming Lips. Like, and I love like Sigur Rós. It's just a huge list for me. Although apparently nothing that Tony listens to at all. Tony's probably a Sinatra guy, which I could get down with probably. But yeah, the one thing I don't really do is like the classic rock stuff. It's just never been my thing. Most of those classic groups you mentioned, and pretty much anything alternative that came out in the early 90s. I can do a lot of the 90s alternative stuff. Some of it was good. Some of it was terrible, but some of it was good. I just randomly about a month ago listened to Radiohead. Yeah, but I haven't really listened to the last current things. But yeah, like you may probably like the first 3 albums up to Kid A probably. Just ordered another commission from Mythic. Nice. I'm glad he got out to the show. That was his first show. What was I going to say? Something about the 90s. Oh, yeah, Smashing Pumpkins. So, like the... Oof, I'm going to cover their name here. Out of the blue, one of my, like, Spotify playlists, like, Discover Weekly, popped in Rhinoceros from Smashing Pumpkins' first album. You could listen to Rage's first album and repeat all day. See, we're totally compatible. I can be compatible with almost anyone musically. And I just forgot like how good some of those early Smashing Pumpkins songs were. Like some of their like from Gish. like before they got like super popular. Really good stuff. Just like blow out your speakers type of stuff. And I was like, man, I haven't heard that in 20 years or 30 years probably. And it just like took me back. I was like, wow. Cure Disintegration, that's classic. That's really, really good. Have you tried any Clippings albums? That's someone I haven't heard of. Music for me isn't really time based, more vibe based. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Peaches. Top of the morning, Dr. Mr. Punny. I sent out your notebook. I don't know if I replied to your email. Did I reply? Yeah, I replied to your email. Whew. Sorry. Y'all are missing the pop genius that is Daryl Hall and John Oates. I don't diss on Hall and Oates. I had the whatever the main album was of theirs with all the songs. I had I Am One is a great song. Yeah, that's a good one. I had a Hall and Oates cassette. Man Eater. Tom Morello is a genius. Yeah, like, you're gonna get 100% approval. Do you know Zach is on like all the Run the Jewel albums? At least one of those. At least like one song on every album. I think at least 3 albums. So this is like a sailor. It's like a sailor marker pen. Drive by Truckers. If you actually really want to listen to them, I can give you some recommendations because their catalog is massive. They've been around for... I've only come into them probably in the last decade. They've been around since the late 90s. Southern rock in a very non-Southern rock way. Everything you think you knew about that type of music flipped on its head. Mostly from a political standpoint. Love Close Your Eyes and Count to Bleep. Yeah, it's great. So yeah, Tony, like I could send you all like the Zach De La Rocha songs from he has a verse in several of the songs, basically. Never really gotten around to Drive By Tuckers, but I love some Uncle Tupelo. You would totally be able to transition there. But like there's this huge catalog of Drive By Truckers music that has very different like sounds and themes and things, and like I could give you like 1 or 2 albums, like probably like 3 albums over like their 30 years that kind of tell like the big picture. Dig this band called Black Marble. Okay, I'll write them down. I know actually 0 of these band names. That's okay. I just happen to be into a lot of music. But yeah, my heavy rotation right now is Drive By Truckers, Laura Jane Grace. So y'all were telling me I was muted. So get this new microphone. It's basically like I can pass my hand over this this mic button, and it'll like trigger. I didn't even touch it. Like you get so close you can like brush to it. Heavy rotation has been Counting Crows. Yeah, Counting Crows is fine. We could last at least like a 5 or 6 hour car drive. It's the Elgato Wave 3. It's not quite motion sensing, but I have hit that button so many times on accident because it doesn't have like a huge tactile feel. It's practically like if you were touching like an app on like a phone screen. Joni Mitchell is the queen. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Joni Mitchell. I'd have like never like really dug in, but man, you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, head full of ideas. Back to the truckers. It's like it's an intimidating catalog to start with. But to me there are a couple like jumping in points. But yeah, I'm always up for music recommendations. I listen to a lot of music. I listen to music way more than I do podcasts, although I've been on a podcast kick recently. Like, that's probably why you haven't seen me do as many like music posts, like tracking all that stuff. I've had to catch up on a lot of podcasts. Try Night Ride Home from Joni Mitchell. Okay, let me write that on this list. I mean, I into Bjork at all? Yeah, I mean, I really like Bjork. I never actively listened to it. I like the birthday party, the birthday party stuff. What was the name of what Bjork's first band? NPR Tiny Desk Rabbit Hole. I just watched the Run the Jewels one. It was pretty hilarious. It wasn't that good. But Laura Jane Grace and, or it might be Under Against Me. I can't remember. And I've watched Run the Jewels one recently. Sugar Cubes. Oh, yeah. Why was I thinking birthday party? Jesus. Maybe that. Okay. That's why. I knew I was only partially drunk, not completely drunk. But yeah, I like Bjork. I just don't listen to her much. Oh, Jason Isbell. I obviously love him. He was part of the Drive By Truckers for, I don't know, maybe 5 years, 6 years. Wrote some of his best songs that he still sings to this day during his time with the Truckers. I actually got my wife into Jason Isbell as an aside. Any fans of Baby Metal aside from Kate? I don't think so. I had a surprise conference call just as you started to talk about Johnny Gamer's Penzine, but I'm back now. I want to compliment you on the awesome forward you wrote for. Oh, thank you, Evan. I appreciate that. That was something like completely new and different for me. Like I have never done anything like that before. Random off-topic thing, but I wanted to share that I had a really difficult July at work, but I nailed it in the end, so I decided to get myself a present for it. Just picked up the Pilot X Pokemon Pikachu pen. It's my first big pen purchase, and I'm super stoked. It's going to my office in California, so I won't get it till I move out there at the end of August, but I'm excited. Nevertheless, if I was a Pokemon person, I would 100% get that pen. I think that's a really extremely well executed pen, and I think you're gonna love it. So good job and congratulations on getting through the tough month. But yeah, I'm actually kind of jealous of that pen. Like I don't need that pen. I'm not gonna buy that pen. I couldn't feel like comfortable like using it, but it is a knockout of a pen. So you did good. Like RTJ, you probably like Injury Reserve. I haven't heard them, but what I've been doing is going back through LP's career, in hands with the what had happened was podcast, going back and listening to company flow, Cannibal Ox, LP solo stuff. So I'll have to check out Injury Reserve. If Brad got the Pikachu pen, it would be a Posermon. That's exactly right. Oh, look, I have this thing in my chat from the hype train in the beginning. Choo Choo Hype Eyes. Okay. If We Were Vampires by Jason Isbell. Best song ever. Classic. Yeah, so I haven't seen Isbell in concert live, but hopefully I'll get the chance to next year. Hopefully. All right, my lamp hasn't fallen yet. That's a win. I'm looking at it. It's edging away from the edge of the desk, so we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. We don't need another clip. Isabel's requiring masks at his concert shows or do not come. Yeah, I saw that. Or I think was he allowing proof of vaccination or just mask period? I can't remember. I followed him on and off on Twitter. He's an intense follow on Twitter just because of the volume of tweets. Like the one thing I can follow anyone on Twitter unless they just like tweet constantly. I don't do volume. I don't follow enough people to have someone like be responsible for like 50 of the 60 tweets I see in an hour. And I'm not a completionist, but he is an intense Twitter follow just because of the volume. But it's always good stuff. So yeah, that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, he is I appreciate him because he is outspoken. You can obviously see why, like, the drive-by truckers and him are very aligned. Oh, man. Is this my first out-of-the-country one? I'm just realizing if I've been putting the wrong stamps on any of these. I think I'm good. All right, we got to put the COVID stamp on this one. We got to put the COVID stamp. Yep, okay. My stress levels have immeasurably improved since I stopped checking Twitter regularly. Yeah, like my follow list keeps getting shorter and shorter. After Georgia vote, he said he'd make an album of all Georgia songs. Cool. All right. Man, it's 11:30. Okay. You don't follow you on Twitter? Enough said. All right, let's do... Oh, shoot. Sorry, there was a note in this. I gotta make sure I did it right. Okay, I did. All right, we're gonna go down 1, 2. We'll do 3 more because that'll get me to Namiki winner Vlad. And then we'll do a giveaway, and then I'll just have 10 more to do. We'll do those tomorrow or Thursday. And then Twitter trending page. Yeah, I don't even look at the trending page. Oh, there it goes. Woo, we did it, chat. Nothing makes me fanboy out quite as much as you interact with Rich Stevens on Twitter. Yeah, Rich is cool. We've never really talked or met, but he's a good follow. All right. At least we caught it this time. So that's our sign. We'll do 3 more. I think I'll delete my Twitter account and start again. Yeah. The stupid light thing doesn't even affect me anymore. I'm used to it now. But now it doesn't even last like an hour or 2. Get rid of... No, I just need to get a stand for it. It's clamped to the desk, so... We need an I love lamp command. All right, this is some Pen Addict worldwide stuff here. We're going to Norway with this one. It did want to disappoint you? Yeah. We need a warning. Yeah. Ooh. Rip. All right. COVID chrysanthemums. Suggestions for trimming gel refills that isn't using industrial strength box cutter. Are the blades on like X-Acto knives strong enough to like actually cut through that on a like a cutting board? Because they need a lot of pressure, and I don't know if an X-Acto knife is up to the task. An X-Acto blade, I think it's stronger than a box cutter blade. but it's the pressure that really gets them, not the sharpness. So I worry more about a thicker blade than anything, because that blade could snap. Those refills are thick, yeah. One of those X-Acto blades that are chisel shaped. Just push straight down. Brad, do a review of your Pen BBS. I think I sent that one to Jeff to review. Or did I keep it? I can't remember. I just sent off a bunch of stuff. I should have kept it because I needed to review it, right? Regardless of whether I have this one or not, it's on the short list. Now you've got me thinking. What did I accident? I remember I was supposed to do that. I was supposed to do that one. And I might have sent it away. Now you've got me thinking. I think I might have sent it off. So I will get one regardless. It was time for review loots. And I think it just got eaten up in there. All right, I have two. I said I was going to do 3 more. I got 2 envelopes out left, so we're going to do 2 more. So I'm going to put Namiki Winter Vlad on this one. So, like, the longer we go here, the better my handwriting gets. I'm liking this style I've got going here. EF, though? Okay, yeah, I'll have to get EF. Those COVID stamps give me the creeps, especially the past few days because I've been sick with a fever. Oof. Thank God it was negative, yes. Yeah, these are just... Talk about some timing on that one, huh? Uh-oh, I might have wrote too big. All right, one more, and then I think we'll go into the pen section of the Icebox of Happiness. Oh no, I need an extra additional ounce stamp. Delta is rampant. Please be careful. Absolutely. Makes me think of one of those pink snowball confections. Yeah. Like the shave ice. I'm really happy with my writing on that envelope. All right, last one. Last one. And then this will give me like 10 left to do. Thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all. This makes the envelope addressing go by fast. I got more done than I thought I would, honestly. You know what? I didn't have to throw out any envelopes today because I spelled their names wrong. That's good. I think I would have won some bets today. All right. That's a wrap. Let's see what we can find over here. I did add a new sticker. I got to figure out a better way to tape up this sticker thing. Oh, the new additional ounce stamps, you can get bunny rabbits instead of the little American things. So now I have an ox and a bunny rabbit. You keep me company as I ink gargoyles. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. All right, so much trash. We got to pick up the trash. All right, let me do this. Let's do one more giveaway, and then we'll wrap it up for today. We'll be back tomorrow, post-podcast, back with Mike with an I, or with a Y. See, I screwed it up. All right, my desk is a mess. All right. What sticker got? Oh, I had a Traveler's Notebook sticker I added up here. We're almost out of stuff in the pin shed. All right, we'll do. This looks like the last surprise Lamy, at least for now. I almost choked on that last one because I had to spell Cincinnati, and that was sketchy. And then I almost messed up the zip code on top of that. So I should have waited to talk until I was actually officially done. All right, surprise Lamy. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out together. We are gonna find out together once I can get my keyboard back. Open after the raffle. Yeah, I'll open it after. I'll open it once we pick a winner, but I don't know what it is. Hey, who won that? Who won that Lamy, that dark lilac ink? Saw Sandra selling hers for like $100. Kate, that was awesome. Yeah, you can get some good money for that. All right. Surprise Lamy giveaway. Go! Exclamation. Do you remember when all you had was a Safari? I do, actually, because I remember that Safari very well. I ended up giving that Safari away to one of my wife's friends who suddenly became interested in fountain pens. I thought, oh, that might be a good one to give away. It was the one of the bright yellow. It was at the time where it was like one of the first bright yellow ones that they did for their limited editions. When then they ended up doing like 5 more. Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this camera. I mean this light for tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to fix it. Loving the Opus 88, by the way. Thanks again. You can get up with some Orochizuku as soon as I got it the other day. Awesome. Such a good pen. They feel really good. No one bid on Sandra's sale though. Doesn't surprise me. It's expensive. Like I don't argue with the price, but it's also expensive for ink. Oh, lamp. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? All right, surprise Lamy. Can we see in there? It's probably another Tipo. I don't know what else I got. Lamp, rip. mummify it to the desk with duct tape. Yeah. Someone selling dark lilac for $150. Oof. Entries have stopped. Pick a winner. Winner is... Get a pet. Get a pet. You won. I'm going to write your name down, and then we're going to open this up to see what you actually won. I always wonder if it's actually really a Lamy in here, because knowing me and how I do things, it may not always be it may not always be what I think it is. So hopefully I checked it before I put it in there. Seriously, get a pet. Seriously. It could be a pencil, a roller ball. It could be like get a pet. Do you want a surprise? Because we're gonna open it. We want to know what it is. Do you want to know what it is? Open it. All right. All right. So it has a sticker on it. It's no fun for me to read the sticker, so I'm just gonna open it first. Lamy Petrol Fine Fountain Pen. Lamy Petrol. That's legit. Nice. Congratulations, it's only a converter. Yeah. So these have the black nibs. Yep. Nice one. That's a great color. All right. Well, that's the last of the Lamy surprises for now, because I don't have any more in there. It's a really cool one. Congrats, Get a Pet. So email me your shipping address. Have you won before? Can't remember. So yeah, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Once before, that's what I was thinking. All right, well, send me your email, and I will get this out to you later in the week. Was that the color you got, Arushi? No, I got the oyster gray one. I don't know if that was the official name one. I got the gray one, which is kind of a super rare one. That's the last good one they did. Should have followed that with a similar burgundy. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. Yeah, I forget the exact name of that gray one that I did, but it might have just been like matte gray or something like that. I can't remember. All right, whose day can we make today? Let's see. I really love the Terra Red. That's true. I do like the Terra Red. I like the Safari Green. Savannah Green. I wish they just left it at Safari Green. Puppet Building. Is that Nate? Operation Puppet. Is Nate on here streaming? All right. See you, Sarah. Let's see. Anyone?
All right. We're switching to wash.
Sorry. Here's a knitting project. Trying to find any notebookers, scrapbookers. Not really seeing anything today, chat. What should we do? Lego Harry Potter? Open to Rex. See you, Slumber in Studio. Thank you all for hanging out today. I'm just trying to see if we got anyone we can throw it to. We may just call it a wrap today. Where's the art board? Let's see who's doing art. Yeah, I'm blanking today, chat. Let's just call it a wrap today. We'll toss it over to some of our friends or find some new bookers tomorrow. I think that's it. All right. Cool. That was us. Fellow kids. Thanks for hanging out. I can't reach the skateboard or we do it again. Y'all have an awesome day. Podcast 10 a.m. live tomorrow. Relay.fm/Pen Addict or relay.m/live. Podcast stream after. Streaming it on Thursday. We'll figure out something to do. I still might be writing envelopes then, but we'll see. Thanks, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.